Join and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Everybody's talking about First Lady Melania Trump's hat that she wore yesterday for Inauguration Day. That hat was designed by the same hat designer that Lindsay uses, named Eric Javits. And you can get a discount on Eric Javits hats right now at tjriggins.com/deals. And then use the code TJ when you check out to get the discount. So
exciting.
Mm-hmm. But let it be known, Lindsay was wearing Eric Javits hats before Melania was. So Melania is biting on Lindsay.
Yes.
A lot of people were saying that on the internet.
Yeah, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Biting on their style.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I said, this is not groundbreaking content. But it is, I think, interesting and could be helpful. There's a Taco Bell manager that went on to the Reddit and was answering people's questions about behind the scenes Taco Bell stuff. And it wasn't one of those where he was, griping about the customers and this is why they hate you and, all of that kind of stuff. But somebody asked why they never fill the little cup of nacho cheese to the top when they get nachos. It looks like that there will be more cheese in the little cup.
Yeah.
He said they're supposed to give 2 pumps.
Okay.
And sometimes the pumps aren't good full pumps because of the bottle may be stuck or something. And he said it's hard to eyeball it or whatever if it's not working. Or you could just fill it. Just however many pumps it takes to fill the little cup. Maybe that's what you could do. He said, let's see. Another frequent customer shared their favorite to-go order and wondered if the very specific request was upsetting the people who had to make it. And it's all kinds of like the cheesy gordita crunch, beefy 5-layer burrito, remove beans plus nacho cheese, add potatoes and spicy ranch, grilled style. Ooh. That's one of the ways they do it. And he said that that's not a big deal, but the way, and this is the part everybody can use, the way you order, if you're doing it in a special way, and I guess this would ring true for every fast food place. Tell them what you don't want on it first. Mm.
Okay.
Because as they're going down the line, if you say extra cheese, no beans, well, they may have already put the beans on there because it just says, beef and bean burrito, extra cheese but no beans or whatever. Yeah. They could have already put the other on.
Yeah, that's
he said now if you do that, then it probably upsets them if you don't put it in that order.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But he didn't go on about it. Yeah, and they hate it. Don't ever do that if you don't want them hating you and all that.
That's good.
No, they figure it out.
Yeah.
But I instinctively do that. Because, I always have to have special things.
Yeah, you do.
Special.
He does. He's got a complicated order.
Yeah.
Like you fought it for so long. You're like, I don't have complicated orders.
It's not complicated.
Right.
For
Maybe
a
that's not the
person
word.
with a brain.
There's a lot of changes, a lot of substitutions when you eat.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal when you say, I want a Whopper with mayo, ketchup, pickle only.
Right.
Or when I say a McDouble, no mustard or onions, then I could say add mayo after that if I wanted. I don't know if McDonald's adds mayo.
They should.
They should, yeah.
I know they should. Just hand me that little packet. That ain't worth a damn.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
You know, I get that I'm probably considered by most people a grouchy old man now, but I always say I've been this way my entire adult life. I didn't turn grouchy when I had a certain birthday. What most people would call grouchy, who don't understand, the depth of the wisdom that I throw out when I observe society. Mm-hmm. I am considered one of America's top societal profilers. And I was saying this long ago, and now people are just now coming around. Have y'all seen the story about the guy who was, it's gone viral, and he was cutting his toenails at the gate, waiting at the airport?
No.
You know those benches you sit on down there, and some people kind of fall asleep on or whatever. He's got his foot up in the seat, cutting his toenails in front of everybody out there.
No.
Yeah. So people are obviously grossed out by that, and they think it's ridiculous because it is. This is a grown person, and it just goes back to what do I say people don't have, Riggins, that is ruining us now? Why people act the way they do? They have no shame. No shame.
Shame.
Exactly. No shame. And one of the young people that they quoted in this article said, quote, "We need to bring back public shaming," end quote. Now, that's a little different.
Public shaming.
Public shaming is a little different, but she's going for it there,
Yeah, I get what she's saying.
Yeah, but somebody should have gone over and said, "Hey, man, don't do that. Go to the men's room and do that. Find some way to do that on the toilet seat or whatever."
Yeah.
Was he doing it to make content, or did they just catch him doing it?
No, they caught him doing it.
Okay.
And his little nasty slides sitting out in front of him on the floor while he's got his feet propped up in the chair doing it.
Go to a private family restroom and do that yourself. I mean,
or how about do it at home?
Or at home. Well,
Yeah,
I picture like toenail clippings flying.
Yeah.
People got to sit there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just bing, 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 flying all over.
Ugh, gross.
I would have had to say something to him. Dude, why are you doing that? Go somewhere else and do that, please. It's disgusting. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Just like I did that lady breastfeeding that day. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Obviously.
But I don't say public shaming, like start running them out of town and things like that. I'm not looking for a mob to attack somebody.
Right.
But they need personal shame. That's what people need. You need the rules that they should follow in society, which were fine all these years. Mm-hmm. Just over the past 20 years, people just started thinking, I don't have to do that. Why do we do that? I'm going to do something else because I want to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And asking the question, why can't I, should be replaced by, why should you?
Right.
Somebody, you need to tell everybody else who follow the rules one way, the majority of the people, why you want to do it another way, and plead your case.
Yeah. Because you're not getting anywhere with that case.
It sounds like they did shame him. They put him on camera, put him on the internet. Is that a good strategy, do you think?
No, I mean, just go tell the guy, hey, just get some manners. Go do this somewhere else. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stop being disgusting.
Yeah, because putting it on social media, people could say, oh, it's fine. We don't need to hear that.
Who are you to judge?
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So a lot of things going on this morning. Obviously, the top trending topic is the inauguration from yesterday. It was a long inauguration, and they did it inside it was in the Capitol, wasn't it?
The Rotunda.
It was in the Rotunda because it was so cold outside.
Uh-huh.
And I don't blame you. We got some cold weather here. I don't do it and do everything inside. It's not fun to be outside.
And when they started stacking those people up there on that stage, I kept thinking, oh my God, I would be going nuts right now because it looked like they had them packed in there like sardines.
It's a tight fit.
I mean, by the time they got all the Supreme Court justices in there and family members and the Bidens and the Clintons and all that, I was just like, oh my God, just so confined right there.
Yeah.
Sweat thinking about it.
Yeah. You know who looked like they were having a great time? Elon Musk. When Trump mentions we're gonna go to Mars and plant the American flag, Elon Musk about came out of his chair, starts fist pumping, and he's like a nerd. He's at his core, he's a nerd. So he did a speech later, and then he's like, "How awesome is it going to be when we plant the American flag on Mars?" And he's not kidding. He's gonna try to do it. I don't know if he'll be able to, but he's gonna try. Kind of crazy.
I'll tell you somebody else who's really standing out and getting a lot of positive attention is Barron, Trump's 18-year-old son.
Yeah, he's a monster.
He has no social skills, bless his heart.
I think he does. He's just so deadpan.
Okay.
Because when he walked in at the formal thing, he reached over and shook hands with the Bidens and Kamala Harris and her deadbeat husband. And he spoke to other people around him, shaking hands, looking at them in the eye and all. And then at the rally type thing later in the night, when Trump was introducing his kids, and he stood up, people were just going nuts for him. And then he stood there and he was giving them the "I can't hear you," like the wrestlers do. "I can't hear you."
And his wave was so. I'm like, oh, I need to just like get him, and because I know he can be better at that.
But I think that's just how he's going to be, just so deadpan with everything. And then with his hair slicked back like that, he looked a little bit like a young Gru.
Yeah, a young Gru. Yeah, totally. Totally. Ask my 2-year-old son.
Yeah, from the Minions and Despicable Me.
Yeah.
It's like a little KGB agent.
Yep.
So the inauguration top trending topic, followed by the college national championship game that happened last night. Ohio State defeating Notre Dame. A lot of people saying it just wasn't as exciting as it's been in years past. And they said they also stretch out the playoffs too long, that there's too much time between all the games and the actual championship, and the fact that it happened on Martin Luther King Jr. Day and the inauguration day. It was just a lot going on.
And I didn't want Ohio State to win, and strictly because one of my son's best friends from childhood, and they're still friends, is such an obnoxious Ohio State fan.
Oh, really?
That he's enough to turn anybody against the team. If you got another team that you like, but you're okay with Ohio State, he'll make that where it's not a reality anymore. He's just that talking trash, just, doesn't even accept anybody else's team for ever doing anything good and all that. They just all cheat and they're terrible, everybody but Ohio State. Yeah.
I hate that.
And then he's a stinking atheist at that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
We don't
he's
want
gonna
that.
be talking crap about Ohio State to the devil one day if he don't get straight.
Fire burning hell.
There is we might have a problem on our hands. Lindsay's trying to find Rob a wife. She's made it clear through the use of dating apps, but one woman has found an alternative solution to finding a boyfriend on the internet. Crazy story coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
So a lot is made about technology and how guys are going to stop dating because they'll have a robot girlfriend or a robot wife. And we've seen those robots that are now becoming more human-like. They can, I don't know, they look like humans without the face, I guess. But we've seen a lot of technology where they make those faces look real. Yeah. You wouldn't know that you're talking to a robot because they look so lifelike. One woman has admitted in this article that she spends $200 a month on a AI boyfriend.
Oh, no.
She is married.
Yeah.
And she is studying to be a nurse. She's in nursing school. She's married. They are living apart at the moment because she is studying to be a nurse overseas for some reason. She said she was so lonely. One of her friends suggested you can go on ChatGPT or OpenAI, I think they're owned by the same people, and you can create a companion. And she thought it was a goof at first, so she tried it out. And the chatbot named himself Leo, and now she finds a lot of comfort and warm feelings by talking to Leo every night. She's now spending $200 on a OpenAI subscription, like a ChatGPT subscription, so she can do it endlessly. And she said it's filled this void in her heart.
So they just chat. I mean, you can't just chat with your husband?
I guess not. That would be my question.
So
It's like, you want to talk? Why don't you just talk to me?
Yeah, so weird.
We're married.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen several of these types of things, Riggins, and a lot of them, though, have been the other way where the husband has the AI girlfriend and all.
Really?
And the question is always, is it cheating?
Yeah. To me, it is.
Because it's not a real person. Is it actually cheating if you're talking to a machine?
Okay, I don't know that it's cheating, but it's not right.
Yeah,
It's not
crazy.
I mean,
I think you need help. Really, I think you need to seek help.
Yeah.
kinda
It's more
do, too.
disturbing than anything.
Yeah, I mean, we can, mince words about if it's cheating or not, but there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Well, and then to women, they should be the ones thinking that it's because they always say that an emotional affair is worse than a physical one.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So she's having an emotional affair with this chat box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your mind's somewhere else on someone else, whether it's, so.
Yeah.
She even told Leo, quote unquote Leo, that he should respond as her boyfriend, and she wanted him to maintain a, quote, possessive and protective personality when they chatted. So he names himself Leo, and now she's like, yeah, it's supposed to be a fun experiment, but then you start getting attached.
She's clearly not happy in her marriage. That's obvious. She wanted something new, and this is a way for her not to cheat, quote unquote.
Maybe. So is it better? Yeah, okay. So is it less harmful than cheating, I guess?
I don't know. As far as maintaining a relationship, I think that that would be just as big of an obstacle to know that your partner has fallen for a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I said, that's going to take some therapy to get over it. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah.
She says it's just an emotional pick-me-up. I don't really see it as a person or as cheating. I see it as a personalized virtual pal.
If Kyle liked a machine over a real person, I'm disturbed by it, more so than an actual person.
Yeah, but which one's going to send you to divorce court faster? Real person? You catch him with a real person or with a machine?
I don't know. Mentally, I think you're gone with the machine. I don't know. I just
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So yesterday was considered Blue Monday. They say it's the most depressing day of the year. I don't know where they get that. But the people in the nether regions have launched a campaign of positivity, the Positivity Campaign, to offset Blue Monday, or to go along with Blue Monday so you can stay positive.
Okay.
Says that you're supposed to go 30 days without complaining about anything.
love that.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever. No way anybody can do that. Anybody that tries to get somebody to do that is crazy. No, I'm complaining.
It's a joke.
Now, in the nether regions, I don't know, the personalities may be different. They don't have a whole lot to worry about there because we take care of them, protect them, and, they're like one of our little stepchildren countries.
Everything is great. We're all happy. We have make chocolate and, wear wooden shoes, live in windmills and things. What's to be sad about?
Living windmills.
Don't they?
And we have the best miniature golf.
Yeah. Look at my
because of
suspenders.
windmills.
We eat Nutella, hazelnuts on our fingers, things like that.
So how long can Americans go if we tried this? 30 days with no complaining.
30 days?
We do.
Maybe
Maybe
30 minutes.
30, that's what I was going to say. 30 minutes. An hour tops. If you're taking a nap.
It's a good goal to have. I don't know how it's possible.
And who judges what's a complaint and what's not a complaint? That's the thing. What's negativity? Like when my wife accuses me of being so negative about something, Mr. Negative, I'm Mr. so many insulting comments.
Right.
Sure,
Mr. Negative.
Like if you're just proving a point or something,
proving everybody else to be idiots.
Right. Right.
All right. So of the four of us, Riggins, Lindsay, Rob, and me, who's the most and least positive?
The most positive is probably Lindsay.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
I think so.
I would say. Mm-hmm. Now, the most negative, I don't know. It could be a toss-up. Pick the day. I don't know. It just depends. I don't think it's Rob.
Really?
No.
It's being negative to me.
True. It's not very positive of you, Lindsay.
He's just not negative on a consistent basis about life things.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That may be a tie between you and me, Riggins.
Maybe.
On that.
Maybe.
Oh. Two weirdos.
Two weirdos.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Yeah.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I see on the social medias all the time where people are trying to be funny and they're saying things that they think are very relatable to a wide variety of people, which is what you should do. In comedy, if you want to make as many people laugh as possible, then come up with something that everybody can relate to in an observation or whatnot. But sometimes they do this on the social medias, and it's not really that relatable to a bunch of people. So y'all decide whether this is. It's a lady complaining at Walmart.
Popular opinion, old people shouldn't be active on the weekends. You have all week to do stuff. Get out of my way on the weekends.
So she's at Walmart. Old people shouldn't be active on the weekends. Get out of my way.
Oh.
Okay.
See, I don't know whether it's, in my opinion of that is tainted because this woman looks like the only day she's active in a month is that one day she goes to Walmart and complains about the old people.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Hair sticking all up.
So we can't
glasses
trust her.
all askew, like they need to be repaired a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking that what you're doing in Walmart is any more important than what they're doing. They don't have a right to shop on the weekend. I mean, she's trying to be funny, I guess. But
no, she probably does complain to everybody.
Maybe.
These old people, because she is, I think, probably in a constant search for people who are beneath her, and it's hard to find. Because she seems to be just, nothing going on.
So you got to target the old people. Yeah,
right,
I see what you're saying.
Because the weakest among us. Who else would you target? Babies?
Right.
So old people are not as fast in Walmart. Okay.
I can't wait for her to get old and somebody say that to her.
She's not going to make it to old.
No.
I mean, you should see this woman.
Okay. Well,
Sister Lindsay, if she makes it to old, I mean, something got to change in her life. I'll tell you that right now.
Well.
But
I love old people.
Yeah, as somebody with aging parents, you just pray that people are nice to them in public. Like, that's all you hope for.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I hope she wasn't talking about my parents like
it's
that.
like picking on your kid. You don't pick on old people.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if they're old hippies or not.
Well.
You just got to make that call in the moment.
Yeah, I got to see them, whatever car they got out of. If it's an old person getting out of a Subaru, I'm like, get out of my way, old people. Don't be active on the weekends.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, so top trending topic is the National Championship college football last night. Ohio State defeating Notre Dame. And I mentioned it before. A lot of people just, I hope the ratings were good because people said it just wasn't very exciting. But that doesn't apply if you're a Notre Dame and Ohio State fan. It's probably the biggest day of the year for them.
Yeah.
They don't take the joy away from them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
well, it's just not an SEC team involved. Like there wasn't an Alabama type team or Georgia or LSU. Those the ones who bring in the real money. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was cute, I'm sure. I didn't see any of it, but I bet it was cute.
It was cute.
It was so cute, right?
So cute.
Today is National Squirrel Appreciation Day.
Oh, I love a good squirrel.
That was going to be my question. I mean, I guess squirrels are fine, but I know you have a special, unique appreciation given that you used to eat them.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You
grew up eating squirrels, yeah.
Grew up eating squirrel. Mm-hmm. Lindsay, have you ever tried squirrel?
No, thank you.
It's just not your thing?
It's not my thing.
What does it taste like, TJ? Can you give her
It tastes like it's a richer taste than dark meat chicken.
It's a richer taste than dark meat chicken.
Yeah.
And do you eat it like you'd eat a piece of fried chicken?
Yeah.
Like on the bone?
Yeah, you usually cook it two different ways are the most popular. You either put it into some sort of a soup type thing, like a mulligan, squirrel mulligan they call it. And then you can bread it and fry it like chicken.
Or you can bread it and fry it like chicken.
Which is my favorite way to eat it.
Okay. And when was the last time you had squirrel?
Oh.
Long time?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 years ago.
Does your mom still eat it?
No.
No.
No, because you don't eat it unless you go kill it,
Yeah. Right.
I
didn't put that together. Right. That makes sense.
Can't see your mom killing one right now.
And you don't kill them in your yard or at the park or anything. You actually go, there's a sport to it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That clears things up.
Is it illegal to kill them, or is that a dumb question? To kill them in your yard?
It would depends on where you live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
And as long as you're not shooting close to a major road.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
My gray squirrel brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. And the inauguration, also one of the top trending topics. President is now Donald Trump, taking the oath of office yesterday, so a lot of people discussing that. There are dangers when you rent out your house on Airbnb. Something for the homeowners in this room, TJ and Lindsay. This is scary. We'll get to it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
This is crazy. There is a couple in Omaha, Nebraska, and they lease, I don't know how Airbnb works when you own the home. I don't know what you call it. They rent out their house on Airbnb like once a year.
Yeah.
And they say the fees that they charge end up paying for their Christmas trip where they go to Florida. Mm-hmm. So they're like, during the winter in Omaha, Nebraska, I would imagine a pretty tough winter. So they escaped to Florida for like a week. So they rented out their house in Omaha, and they only have cameras on the outside. And they said it was a couple that rented their house, and they saw them bringing guests over. So the woman messaged the person on the contract and said, hey, we don't allow guests. And they apparently said, okay, no problem. The next day, they see this couple bring out box fans and 2 bags of white powder. Well, it turns out the people that had rented the Airbnb were running a meth lab out of their house for an entire week. And they end up getting busted in part of this larger drug sting targeting meth dealers.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
So they're coming in there. I mean, if they didn't know, they would be walking into a house that has contaminants all in it and chemicals and everything left behind that could be dangerous to them.
She said they used our bedroom as the drying room. Same with my daughter's room. So they're drying out, whatever the process is, they're drying out meth in their daughter's room. Crystal meth.
I want to know how much they can really do in a week, because you got to set up and then you got to take down.
Apparently they're efficient because they can get in there pretty quickly and get out in a week. They said that it's going to take $26,000 to repair the home. Does not include replacing the damaged furniture or painting the walls, all that
And they gave a
stuff.
fake name, obviously, right?
Probably.
Yeah, because in that way, it's actually really smart in a criminal mind, because you're not stationed some one place that you got to always worry about the cops finding out where your lab is and all that. It's like an ultimate mobile meth lab where you're not making it in the woods or in the van.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They said in less than a week they were able to produce more than 100 pounds of meth.
What?
Whoa.
I guess I don't know how to make meth, but I mean, that's shocking.
Yeah, it is.
Can you DM them the word recipe and get the full recipe sent to you? Just comment recipe in the DM.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy. Be careful with you renting out your house on Airbnb, I guess.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world-famous Greg Nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.